You only get one. The saying "you only get one" can obviously be prescribed in multiple ways. But how I view it is you get one shot in your life. No others. You don't get another chance. You don't, you know, get another shot after this one's over. You get now. Don't take advantage of the moment. Be happy with the moment. Learn to grow, not, shell up and sit in a place where, you don't even know. It's okay that, you aren't always going to be okay. It's okay to have anxiety. I have anxiety, and, I've had anxiety for a really, really long time. I really have. I've always thought to myself, like, well, what if I go to do this, you know, who's gonna see this? Is someone gonna judge me for it? Is someone gonna look at me weird for it? I I can't. I can't keep on thinking that to myself. I will literally only dig myself in a hole where I can't get out. I have. I already have. I've gotten myself into a position where it's hard for me to talk about anything. But you can always grow and adapt to, you know, other things. For example, in my case, one thing that has helped me more than anything with getting over my anxiety is this. Me sitting here and me talking about, you know, talking about my feelings, talking about how I feel. This has helped me so much just to get over my anxiety, my fear of someone thinking I'm different or weird. This has helped more than anything. It really has. This has helped more than absolutely anything. And it's caused me to like reflect. It's caused me to reflect. It makes me want to give advice to people that may need it, because I know a few people that, you know really, they have high anxiety, and they don't really know what to do whenever, they get put into the moment. They're just kind of there. They're just kind of around. And I want to try with everything in my might, including people here, including people here, with everything in my might to tell people that it's okay. It's okay to feel that way. And I understand. I more than understand. But you, as a person and as an individual, have to realize eventually that you cannot keep holding yourself back. Nothing is hurting you. Nothing is here to, ruin your day. Nothing is here to absolutely demolish how you feel. It's up to you. And again, as a person that's suffered with anxiety for a really, really long time, and, that's been on my mind for years, a very long time, it's it's not worth thinking about what everybody tells you, or what anybody tells you for that matter. The only thing that should matter to you is if it was worth anything to you, then it was worth everything. Don't be ashamed of, giving something a try if you wanted to do it. But don't let other people take advantage of that fact. Don't let other people, you know, make you do things because, they want you to. Do things because you want to. You only get one chance. You really do. You get one chance at life. And you don't have any other chance after that. All the regret you feel right now will mean nothing in due time. It's only up to you about how you want to preside, like how you want to take what I just said. That's up to you. It's all up to you. And obviously, don't get me wrong, there's some things that you want, that you want to do because you feel like, they are worth, waiting for, or, worth the time to, sit and wait on. There are some things that, you will find that are like that. And as long as you want to, because as long as, you feel like it's right to, by all means do it. There's nothing stopping you. I'm not stopping you. That guy that just, you know, got into a freaking fight with someone, he isn't stopping you. Your mom's not stopping you. Your dad's not stopping you. It's up to you. Don't let other people control how you feel. Don't let other people, choose where you end up. Don't let other people, you know, guide where you go. This is your story. This is your book. You take it where you want to take it. But please, I plead for anybody watching this video that, might have social anxiety or anxiety in any way for that matter, please, please don't, like, please don't think that as long as you have anxiety, or as long as you have this feeling or that feeling, that you can't do anything. Please don't think that. Please. I'm begging you. I've been in that situation before. I've been there. And I understand. But please don't take the moment for granted. Don't, you know, don't do anything like that. Be happy. I've been unhappy with myself for a couple of years, but I've learned that, there are some things in life that you can only have if you are happy. That, and I've also just learned that I will literally, in my, like, where I'm at and what I'm doing, if I'm only sad all the time, it will be horrible if I'm just always thinking about, what could have been, or, what happened back then. I I went I've went through, I don't want to say a lot because I've not had like an absolutely horrible life, but I've definitely had my ups and downs in life. I really have. I've had my ups and downs in life. Again, obviously not like absolutely horrible things, but stuff that would, that stuff that is bad and stuff that's sad. But and I used to let that define me. I used to let that define me. I used to go off of my past and put that as who and what I am today. No, no. For anybody that is doing that now, please, 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 please. I know you're probably not going to realize it. You probably don't even know that it's happening. Please, don't. Don't defy yourself off of past mistakes, or, don't defy yourself off of what people have told you before. Don't. Please. Please. I've defied myself off of, how I feel for far, far, far too long. And I do not want anybody to experience that. That is an absolutely horrible feeling. And I do not want a single soul to, like, experience that at all. So please, if if you are letting the past defy you, and letting, you know letting what could have been defy you. Please, please, I know it's hard, but please try to not do that. Try to, you know, appreciate life. Find the good in life. Don't hold on to the past. You know, it's okay. It's okay. I understand. I can. I can get it. I understand. And nobody's upset at you for holding on to the past. I I I just want everybody to know that, like, it's okay to not be okay. Um, but like the original topic of this video, I apologize. But the fact that you will only ever get one chance is it's very it's very depressing, but at the same time very mind eye opening for me at least. The fact that I only get one chance, one chance to experience every single thing that I love after years of just despising my own self and finally learning to be okay and that it's okay to feel the way that I do. You know, after so long of running from it, it feels like almost like nostalgic or like beautiful in a way to face it, to know that I'm not running away from these these anxiety problems or these feelings of dreadfulness for myself. It it feels it feels good. um it feels good. It really does. It's very hard to describe, and I can't describe it. The only way that you would be able to understand is if you were in the moment. Like if you were like me and you had there were times where or there was like, years where you just hated yourself, but then, after time you learn to love yourself. There's a lot that, you can do in one life. There's a lot that, you can't do as well, but it all depends up to you on, how you want to live your life. It's all up to you on, where you would like to take your life. It's up to you. And that is the truth and nothing but the truth. I I appreciate the life that I have. And I'm happy. I'm happy. I really am. I'm happy. I'm happy with the people I have in my life. I'm happy with, you know, the people I've been able to live with. I'm happy. I'm more than happy. The fact that I even got the chance to live in itself, in my mind, is beautiful. I'm happy to be alive, and and I appreciate every moment. I really do. I appreciate every moment because I don't want to ever take any moment for granted again. I don't. I don't. I really, really do not. I hated taking moments for granted, whenever I would, but now that I know what it feels like to, truly be happy, it feels amazing to, feel like, you know, like it's okay. Like 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 I have this relief in my like soul that like it's okay. It's okay that, it's okay. It's okay that I wasn't in the best place and that I'm still healing. It's okay. It really is. There's nothing wrong with still being scared or, not knowing how to approach problems. There's nothing wrong with it. And there's, not much you can do about it other than take time. You have got to, learn to take the time that you have and take it as time to learn and grow off of yourself. I've had time to think about, you know, what I've done, what I've said, how I've acted, how I have acted multiple times before, but I've had time to grow off of that, and I've had time to, you know, reflect on myself and reflect on the values and how I made other people feel. And I know deep down that, you know, I wasn't, whenever, I did hate myself, which wasn't too long ago. And I know that a lot of people are probably sitting here and they're like, well, you can't really change in, 3 days or like the matter of like a week. You can't. That's impossible. You can't. You're right. You're more than right. But that doesn't mean I've had time to genuinely reflect. That does not mean I've not had time to genuinely reflect and genuinely think about, the wrongs I have done and, you know, where I've taken my life. Again, I've realized, I do only have one chance. I really do. I have one chance to, you know, make my life great. One shot. That's that's all that's all I got. That's all I'll ever get. I never want to take advantage of, of the happiness or take, you know, like pretend like the happiness doesn't matter. The happiness is amazing. And also I just want to say that I know I spent years of my life just being sad, but I'm I'm happy that they happened. I'm really, really, really happy with that they happened. If those years of sadness never happened, like I'm talking never existed, I would never understand what it means to be happy. Pain is a necessary part of learning how to be happy. Without pain, none of us would know how to be happy. None of us would understand, a lot. I'm happy that I got to, feel some of the pain that I did feel, even if it was a horrible feeling. I'm still happy that I got to experience it. I'm still happy that I got to sit there and, breathe in that feeling. I'm happy. I really am. I'm happy. And most importantly, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for, you know, walking out of a situation where I thought, I couldn't come out of and doing something amazing. I'm so much more than proud of myself. Um, I apologize for going off track, multiple times in this video, you guys. But um, if anybody can take anything out of this video, it's that, don't don't take advantage of, the moments, the good moments. You know, if you go to homecoming, don't sit there and just waddle around the whole time. Do something. You don't have to dance, but be there. Be there. If you go to, a restaurant, don't just, sit there. Just be happy. Be happy. I promise. I promise. It's okay. It's okay. I understand how it feels to be scared and to always drive your emotions off of anxiety, but there's a point where you can't. There's a point where you got to stop and you got to realize, you know, maybe I need to get control. But I will leave it at that. I hope you guys have a absolutely amazing day or night. I know I second upload, but I hope you guys have an amazing day. And goodbye to every single one of you. Goodbye. Thank you all so much for your time. And till we meet again.